Alright, here we are. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It has been a while, and I just wanted to make this video today because I have been contemplating and procrastinating about making videos for such a long time now. And I thought I would just hop on here and kind of explain everything that's been going on. I guess for a while I found myself kind of resisting working a regular job, working a 9 to 5 per se, and it's kind of not even kind of, it has hindered my ability to be able to sustain um, just living in general. So a lot of that responsibility has been delegated to someone else in my life, my girlfriend, and I did my best to attempt to, create viral videos and sustain a source of income through my social media platform. But obviously, that hasn't worked. And I just think it's super important for people on a spiritual journey to realize that it's okay to work a regular job, to work a 9 to 5, and also do what you're passionate about or find your passion or purpose in life. Um, Look at me, I'm so like still and stiff. But I think it's super important for people in the spiritual community to realize that it's okay to work a regular job. It's okay to work a 9 to 5 until you can like fully be able to, I guess, create a source of income through your passion or through your purpose. So it's super important for us to understand that, you know, while we are just starting off or just, excuse me, or just beginning to embark on a journey of passion to achieve prosperity and abundance and financial success, it's also super important for us to realize that it's okay to work a regular job. We don't have to be so, what's the word I'm looking for? So resistant against working a regular job or working a 9 to 5, because then that just creates, like I said, that resistance around working a regular job and can make things difficult at times. At least that's what I've realized in my experience. Um, Sorry if the lighting's not that good. Sorry if the lighting's not good. Why am I apologizing for the lighting? No one really cares about the lighting, let's be real. But the point of this video is to just say that acceptance is key. In life, we create such resistance around certain things that it hinders our ability to find what we are truly capable of doing. So I think it's super important to accept things for what they are. This life is what it is, and we have to work these regular jobs in order to live, literally. So that's just something that I'm starting to learn, and we'll just go over a few things that I've realized. I've done this, I've done that in my 9 to 5s. I've been a manager here, I've been a manager over there. I've been a supervisor here, I've been a supervisor there, and all these labels don't really mean jack. Excuse my language, jack shit. Honestly, it's just another way of delegating responsibilities in whatever career or job it might be. And I guess for me, I've realized that boosts my ego when I get a certain title or a certain, um, uh, yeah, I guess a certain title behind a job or career, whatever it might be. And don't get me wrong, those jobs pay really good. Or those jobs did pay really good when I was in them. And and now I'm just starting to realize that, you know, I put a lot of my I put a lot of my self-worth into, my career, into my job. And although that is a not a bad thing, it's also, wouldn't say the greatest thing as well, because you get so stuck and you get so like you place your value of who you are on your job. And while that's a good thing, it can also be a bad thing at times, because you start to doubt yourself when you're not doing as good as you think you should be. For me, for example, I stepped away from management for a while, and I started to really beat myself up for not trying to do something better. Um, so that always put me in the energy of wanting something new, wanting something different, wanting something better for myself, which is also a good thing, but also a bad thing, because I realized that that put me into a certain mindset, a certain state of mind, and it also kind of, I guess, I didn't even did I hit record? Oh yeah, it's recording. And it also played it, man, long story short, I started going and spiraling into depression because I was being so hard on myself. I was spiraling downward into such a dark area of my life, and I didn't realize how much it was affecting me until I started trying something new. Until I started doing something different. And the point of me going from all these different jobs is because I'm 24 years old. I turn 25 next month. I'm very young. So I try to experience as much as I possibly can, just because I know that experiencing now while I'm in my 20s, getting to my late 20s. Wow, that is crazy for me to say, man. Time really does fly. Me getting into my 20s now, or me getting into my 20s now, my late 20s, you start to really see how much things you can achieve in such a short amount of time if you really put your mind and you put your effort into achieving things. Oh my god, the camera makes me look so tired. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna let some more light in here. Why my arm looks so small? I swear I'm not that small. Look, that lighting didn't even barely help. I still look. Oh my god, I look beat. Oh my gosh, why do I look like that on camera? This camera is so bad. I do not look like that in real life, guys. I promise. Holy crap. And I got shark teeth. Look, my chompers. uh, okay, so the point of this video is to just kind of is to just remind you to not place so much The point of this video is to remind you to not place so much value or so much. The point of this video is to remind you to not put so much value into your job. Or how can I word this? Okay. The point of this video is to remind you to not put so much of your self-worth into your career, into your job. Because although that can be a good thing, it can also be a bad thing, and you can really get sucked into, into your job and placing so much value on that's literally who you are, is your job, and while that could be a good thing, especially if you're someone who wants to grow within a company, but you have to realize that there is things outside of your career, things out in your regular life that you can do. Don't make your job so important for you to not try something new, to not try something different. Especially if you're young, in your 20s. And maybe you love your job, and that's great. Maybe your job is what you're passionate about. But what I'm saying is, don't place so much of your self-worth in your career, because like me, you will start to doubt yourself and you will spiral down into a dark depression, into a dark state of being, and into a dark state of mind. And I think that's the way that they really get us. And realizing that you can create a life outside of your work with people who like-minded people who want to become better, who want to do different things. Listen, I've been job to job to job to job to job. And I've been manager here, manager there, supervisor here, supervisor there. And I stepped away from it for a little while. And I realized that I was placing so much of the value of who I am into my job. Until I tried something new recently. And I finally found something that I enjoy, something that I love, that also gives me time to do what I want outside of my job. And that's sales. I'm just good at sales, and I love it. It's great. So if you're a sales company out there who needs someone like me that is positive, outgoing, and uplifted and can really sell something for your company... No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No, it's just important to find something that you love to do, because that gives you such a different perspective on life. You'll start to enjoy life more. So try something new, try something different, step into the unknown. Otherwise, you're going to be like how I was, and you're going to be in a deep depressed state and you don't know why. It's because your job. It holds you back in so many different ways, because we place so much value on who we are. We place so much of our self-worth on where we work. That when you can start to stop placing that value on that and start placing your value on who you are as a person, is when you will begin to start to be happy again. When the real you will begin to resurface. When the real you will start to come out and be comfortable being yourself. Because I was so depressed in some of my jobs, and I didn't realize that it was affecting my relationships with myself. It was affecting my relationships with my family, or my relationship with my girlfriend. It was affecting me in all aspects of my life, and I didn't even realize it. Until now, I see that I'm finally doing something that I enjoy. And because I'm filling up my own cup and realizing who I am as a person, I can finally place energy into different areas of my life. Like right now, I'm about to go hit the gym. It's not arm day, it's leg day, baby. And I'm happy about it. Sometimes, I used to dread going to the gym, but now I can finally enjoy it, because I know that tomorrow or the next day or whatever it might be, I'm still going to have fun in my job. And I won't be like, oh, I'm going to the gym. Oh, I have work tomorrow. I won't be dragging around so heavily anymore, because I tried something new over and over and over and over and over again. I tried something new over and over and over again, until I finally realized that some of these career paths were not for me. They were draining the life out of me, draining my energy, making me feel depressed, putting me in a dark state of mind. Now I found something that I love to do, and it gives me so much energy in different areas of my life, and I wouldn't have found that out if I didn't try something new. So my point is to try something new, step into the unknown, and find what you like to do. Because when you do that, you can begin to fill up your own cup. You can begin to allow yourself to do these things. You don't need to be stuck in that job for 5, 10, 15 years. Especially if you're 20, in your 20s. Maybe you already love your job, but this is for the people who are hating and dreading every single day of their life. Try something new. Stop letting yourself... Being there is a choice. Going to your job and hating it is a choice. You can do something new. Trust me. If you don't have anyone that believes in you, I do. I believe in you. You can do it. You can try something new and find something that you love to do. Quit listening to external validation. Quit seeking external validation. Quit seeking opinions and all these other things from other people. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. You are your biggest advocate. You are your biggest criticizer, and you are your biggest advisor to do better things in your life. So listen to your gut, trust your heart, trust your intuition, and try something new. Matter of fact, get off this video and go do it right now. This moment is all that exists. Right here, right now, that's all that exists. So if you can do something consistently over and over and over and over again, like hitting the gym or trying something new, you'll begin to find new experiences. And find new people who align, who resonate with the new version of you. Okay? And it's okay to do something new. And I think that's what majority of us need to hear, that it's okay to find something new. It's okay to try something different, to put your energy in different areas of your life and reap the rewards and the benefits of something new and something different. Because if you don't try something new, if you don't try something different, you're going to be stuck in the old ways forever. And you're going to regret as years go on, wow, I regret that I didn't try something new, that I didn't try something different, that I didn't listen to Reto's advice on the video I saw a year ago. Now look at my life, 5 years ago. This is why I make these videos. For you to learn from my experiences. It's literally in my channel, Reto's Journey. Listen, I may have lost you on that train, the whole train of thoughts, man. But you'll never know where you're headed until you decide to realize that something might not be for you. And that's okay. That job might not be for you. Music might not be for you. And the universe is showing up every single day and showing you why that's not for you. You just don't hear it though. You just don't see it though. Wake up and realize that the universe shows you day in and day out, or God shows you day in and day out why something is not meant for you, but you don't hear it though. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Listen to your heart. And that may be the most cliche advice out there, but who cares? Literally listen to yourself. Quit seeking external validation. Quit seeking opinions from other people. Quit telling people about what you have going on, what you're doing behind the scenes, because they don't care. Everyone has their own things going on in life. They don't care. Quit sharing too much. Quit oversharing. And start sharing ideas within your own mind. And realize that you are your biggest advocate. You are your biggest supporter. You are your biggest influencer. You, nobody else. So quit seeking external validation. Leave that job that you hate and try something new. Because what's the worst that happens? You fall back on what you used to do. Quit asking yourself, what's the worst that can happen? And start asking yourself, what is the best thing that can happen? What is the best thing that can happen? You find something you love and you stay there. And you enjoy the rest of your life. As simple as that, man. As simple as that. It's been Reto's Journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I've been rambling for a minute now. 20 minutes to be exact. It's been Reto's Journey. I hope you enjoyed something from this video. I hope you learned something from this video. And remember, you are your biggest advocate and you are your biggest supporter. Peace.